we're in a good place right now.
When you and I spoke on Watch What Happens Live, there had been a fresh kind of crop of reports about him hanging out with a group of women at 4 a.m. What was that about, and did that cause problems anew?
I was upset. I did not feel the need to comment and try to take up for him in any kind of way, so I didn't comment. But now we're in a different place, and at the time, I knew that he was going to a birthday party at a club. What I didn't know is that he was going to go eat afterwards. And then seeing how it looked when people took the picture, and once again back in the press in a negative light, I didn't like it. Even if it is you going out to eat with, friends that I know about, but still, it doesn't matter. You're out to eat at a certain time in the morning, and he agreed.
Porsha, were you annoyed by the cracks about Dennis needing to get a rabies shot and stuff like that?
All of that it didn't really hit me like made me upset, because I was already so numb. Of course, thinking back, I feel like a lot of the things that were said were disgusting again, because who believes that? That's absolutely not true. But I didn't expect anything less from these girls.
Do you think you moved too fast with Dennis?
Oh, certainly. I think majority of my relationship with Dennis, I had been unapologetic about moving too fast, because I'm a hopeless romantic and I loved him and we wanted the same things. But at the same time, in real time, you have to give a person a chance to let go of what they had going on for you all to really move forward in a real relationship. And so I do wish we had taken a little bit more time.
Dennis mentioned he doesn't want to pay for a huge wedding. Where are you at with that?
With this whole situation of everything being so publicized, it still feels like other people may be judging him and not genuine. So I think that's why he wants to have a small wedding, because he doesn't want a lot of people there who he has to question whether they fully support us or not, because they know our business.
Kandi, you actually made it your business this season not to be in Porsha's affairs. Were you trying to protect your growing friendship with Porsha, or do you just feel like she's in a bad relationship?
Most definitely. No. I just feel like Porsha and I are trying to get back to a better place. And so I feel like I shouldn't publicly have an opinion on her relationship.
So then you can relate why I didn't want to have a public comment on my relationship with Wendy. Then you can relate, right?
What is she talking about? Did she relate her relationship with Wendy to Dennis and Porsha's relationship? Did you really try to do that?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Honey.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I'm actually a little confused. So Nene and Kandi, the two of you have been feuding recently on social media. Nene, I know you were on Instagram Live and you were kind of alluding to all of Kandi's spin-offs.
No, I was not. No, I was not. I was on YouTube, my own personal channel. To me, it looks really shady for one person season after season after season gets a show, and none of these other girls get to do anything.
Who was you talking about then?
It doesn't matter. I don't have to answer to you.
Okay, but you don't want to answer the question.
I don't have to answer you.
You are the one who are not keeping it real, Miss. I keep it real,
Miss. I'm real Atlanta. I don't have to answer you. Get your smoke somewhere else. Get your smoke somewhere else, girl.
Okay.
First of all, if I got anything to say, I will say it to your face. Who are you to run from? Who are you to run from?
It to your face all the time.
Who are you to run from, Kandi? Learn from the lunchbox.
Well, then answer the question. Then answer the question.
Learn from the lunchbox.
Answer the question. Bitch, go hide in the lunchbox. How about that? Anyway, unless you don't answer the question. Let's be clear. Me and her got along all season.
Yes, and
I did not have no problems with her. The only time she started saying no. I was the main one trying to be cool and help you get along with other people. Girl, I didn't have not one problem with you.
You were never trying to be cool.
Wait, okay, all right.
But you were talking about me, though.
All right,
But you were talking about me,
You're forgettable.
Girl, please. You didn't have a problem with me until Eva and Kenya said,
Thank you.
You guys are mute. You guys are muted now. I don't. Wait, they got you on mute.
Okay.
This is the mute. This is the mute. So that
Ooh,
you don't.
I got a headache.
Okay. They got you. No sound.
Okay, I'm trying to get to the bottom of what is going on between the two of you. Can either of you explain how this started? Because it seemed that you were getting along well this season.
They can do all kind of to each other, and it's okay. But the moment anything is done over here, it's elevated to a whole new level. I text Kandi and told her that it had nothing to do with her. She still went to the next level with it. I've never been the type of girl to back down from nobody, okay? So if I wanted to talk about Miss Boring, I would have talked about her. Miss Unforgettable.
Oh.
Unforgettable or forgettable?
Girl, you ain't in it.
Well, she got it right the first time. It's unforgettable.
Go back to LA and continue to lick bottoms to try to stay on top. Why are you in it? Go back to LA to lick bottoms.
Okay, Kandi, will you respond?
Can you mute her? Can you mute her so I can respond?
Go look some more bottoms. I am all that accolades.
Mute. Kandi, will you respond?
Okay, so on that particular thing she had posted, she says on there, I don't know why I don't got no show. I mean, they just seem to keep giving the same person the show, the season after season. Well, at the time you said it, they just started production on my new show, bitch.
It would either be you or Kim Bierman.
So it's you. Girl, bye.
Bye, bitch. That's all you can say is bye. But you can't stop seeing me, bitch, because I'm everywhere, bitch. I'm everywhere. And you're going to continue to see me.
Unforgettable.
You've been knowing me since before I got here, bitch. You've been singing my songs, bitch. I got you on here singing my songs.
Tomorrow. They will forget about you and your outfit.
You've been knowing me, and you're going to keep knowing me. I'm embedded in your brain, bitch. I'm embedded in your motherfucking brain, bitch.
Bye, girl. Bye.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to move.
I'm so over it.
Okay, I'll move on then.
Such haters.